It would take a few minutes for Daniel to complete the scan and compile the results, which gave Finn some time to mull on his situation. Or mope was probably a better word. The pitter-patter of rain drummed against the nearby wall, distracting him from the globe of screens that whirled around. That sound reminded Finn unmistakably of Rachel, and he abruptly decided that he needed some fresh air. He rolled himself to the far wall, tapping at the controls along the arm of his chair. The surface of the wall rippled and then disappeared, revealing an unobscured view of the city's skyline, as well as the second-story terrace installed along the side of the house. The glass was nearly 3 inches thick and bulletproof, laced with an electronic polymer that allowed him to change the opacity at will. Another tap of his fingers and the door slid open, likely the first time he had ventured out onto the terrace in... Well, he couldn't precisely recall the last time he'd opened this door. And yet the area was tidy, Daniel regularly sending drones to blow off and clean the terrace that Finn never used. He usually just kept the glass opaque to block out the harsh sunlight that reflected off the nearby buildings. Rolling himself outside, he felt the raindrops strike against his skin. That felt real, and yet he couldn't help but imagine what rain would feel like inside AO. Would he be able to tell the difference? Was there a difference? The sensation he felt right now was just neurons firing in his brain, the same neurons that the headset manipulated in-game. And then there was the real question bouncing around his head, the one he was reluctant to face. Would she be able to tell the difference? Rachel had always loved the rain. She used to sit out on their porch for hours, in a different house in a different part of the city. And at night, lying in bed, she'd listen to the patter of the droplets striking the roof,